really interesting question. I think I probably honestly wasn't even aware if there are some Celtic kind of intertwinings, but that is another style of music that I dearly love to play. And so it's quite likely that, some things would evoke that. And I think when you get into the realm of ornamentation, that just the very act of ornamenting on a note with a small grace note, it does recall, for a lot of us, it recalls Celtic music and can sound very similar. I think often jazz ornaments, to get really nerdy, are a little slower, just a little bit more time. And I remember playing in a big band one time, years ago, my first big band experience, and the big band director looked at me after I'd played a feature melody and he said, "You gotta tone down that Celtic stuff, I'm kind of paraphrasing." And so I think, there are some similarities there, and definitely with the violin that can come across. On any string, if you press down and then you use another finger and lightly press, you'll get a harmonic that's 2 octaves above the first note that you're pressing down. In my case, it was my first finger. And so if I press down the first finger, a light touch with the 4th finger, I can do those false harmonics, and tons of violinists do this. This is a really common thing. And I like to use that as much as possible, especially when it really makes sense. Combine that with regular notes. So it really comes down to a combination of, playing the notes normally, the way you would, just pressing down on the strings, and then combining that with different harmonics, like false harmonics. Yeah, they are up there, those notes. I mean, they're way up. They'd be up in the E string, where it's very hard to play delicately and consistently when you're that high. And so the false harmonics, that's the way to go. For me, the title really fits the music, and I mean, personally, I guess I'm in my late 30s now, so I find myself just having these interesting moments of reflection, and so I think it can speak to any one of us, right? About nostalgia, perhaps, or a beautiful nostalgia, I think, and a warmth there. The bittersweet beauty of life and its passing, and so I think there's some really deep emotions this gets to, and that's it. It's so great.